Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share a story that changed the way I look at my goals and my future. It is a story about a woman named Mia who had a big dream, but she almost lost it because she made one common mistake. This story will show you why the best way to achieve your goals is to work in silence. Mia was 28 years old. She lived in a small, sunny town in Arizona. Mia was a very kind and hardworking person. For 5 years, she worked at a local coffee shop. Every day, she made coffee, cleaned tables, and smiled at customers. But inside, Mia had a secret fire. She didn't want to make coffee for someone else forever. Her true dream was to open her own bakery. She loved the smell of fresh bread and the beauty of colorful cakes. At night, after her long shift at the shop, she would go home and bake until midnight. Her small kitchen was her happy place. One morning, Mia woke up and felt a surge of energy. She said to herself, "Today is the day. I am going to start my plan." She was so happy and excited that she felt like she was floating. She wanted everyone to know. She thought that if she shared her plan, people would support her and give her more energy. The first person she called was her best friend, Jessica. They had been friends since they were children. "Jessica," Mia shouted into the phone. "I'm finally doing it. I'm opening Mia's Sweet Treats. I'm gonna rent that small shop on Main Street. What do you think?" There was a long silence on the other end. Then Jessica spoke in a worried voice. "Oh, Mia, are you sure? The economy is very bad right now. My cousin opened a shop last year and he lost all his money. It's so risky. Maybe you should just stay at the coffee shop. You have a steady paycheck there. Why take the risk?" Mia's smile disappeared. She felt a little bit of her energy leave her body. But she thought, Jessica is just being protective. So, she decided to tell her older brother, David. David was a successful businessman, so she wanted his advice. "A bakery?" David asked, shaking his head. "Mia, do you have any idea how much work that is? You have to deal with taxes, health inspectors, and expensive equipment. You're a great baker, but running a business is a nightmare. You'll never have any free time. You're better off just baking for fun on the weekends." By the time the sun went down, Mia felt exhausted. She hadn't even started her plan yet, but she already felt defeated. The voices of Jessica and David were playing on a loop in her mind. "It's too risky. You'll lose your money. It's too much work." Her big, bright dream now felt like a heavy burden. For the next few weeks, Mia didn't bake a single loaf of bread. She felt like she had lost her focus. One rainy afternoon, an elderly woman named Mrs. Peterson came into the coffee shop. Mrs. Peterson was 80 years old and very wise. She noticed that Mia wasn't smiling. "What's wrong, dear?" she asked. "The light in your eyes is gone." Mia sighed and told her everything. She told her about the bakery, the plan, and how her friends and family made her feel afraid. Mrs. Peterson took Mia's hand. Her hands were old but very steady. "Mia," she said, "let me tell you a secret. A dream is like a tiny flame. When you first light it, even a small wind can blow it out. People's opinions are like that wind. They don't mean to be mean, but they speak from their own fears, not yours. When you tell your plan to everyone before it is ready, you give them the power to stop you." Mia listened closely. Mrs. Peterson continued, "Your brain gets a fake feeling of success when you talk about your plans. You feel like you've already done the work, so you lose the hunger to actually do it. My advice? Work in the dark. Build your foundation in silence. Don't tell them your plan. Show them your results. That conversation changed everything. Mia decided to start again, but this time, she kept her mouth shut. For the next 6 months, Mia lived a double life. In the morning, she worked at the coffee shop. In the evening, she worked on her business. She didn't tell Jessica about the shop she found. She didn't tell David about the business license she bought. When they asked, "What's new?" she simply said, "Oh, nothing much. Just working." She spent her nights painting the walls of her new shop. She spent her weekends fixing old ovens she bought for a cheap price. Because nobody knew what she was doing, nobody could tell her it was impossible. There was no cold wind to blow out her flame. She was focused. She was silent. She was powerful. Finally, the day arrived. A big grand opening sign appeared on Main Street. The windows were filled with golden croissants and beautiful strawberry cakes. Jessica and David walked in, their mouths open in shock. "Mia, when did you do all of this?" Jessica asked. "How did you manage the permits and the costs?" David asked, looking around at the beautiful shop. Mia smiled, but this time her smile was strong. "I just put one foot in front of the other," she said. "I stopped talking and started doing." They were not worried anymore. Now they were her biggest fans. They saw the result and they couldn't argue with it. Mia realized that silence was her best partner. By keeping her plan a secret, she protected her energy and her focus. She learned that you don't need the world to believe in you. You only need to believe in yourself. So, if you have a big goal today, if you want to learn English, start a business, or change your life, remember Mia. Don't waste your breath explaining your dreams to people who can't see your vision. Keep your plan quiet. Work hard in the shadows. And one day, your success will make all the noise for you.